Morning everybody, how are we? It's a Saturday. I am just on my way in. We've had a bit of rain last night, so it's taken the temperature right down. And it's lush, like really nice. Not feel hot, don't feel sweaty. Just nice and fresh morning, which is great. It's a Saturday, got Neil down with me today. I'm sure Chris is going to pop in at some point. Wind has picked up. We've got like weather warnings for really heavy rain and thunder and things like that. Dickhead has been on the messages again this morning. Bless him. He tried commenting on one of the videos, but obviously YouTube now recognises the fact that the guy is a bit of a... So they blocked the comment for me to review it before I allowed it. So obviously I've just blocked the comment because we don't want him on the channel. But basically the message read, it's a paint can for a day's job. The message basically read, he was still complaining that I was a racist because I used the word ricer. You know, whatever. You're gonna have to complain to people like Hoonigan and Adam LZ and TJ, pretty much most of the internet he's going to have to write disapproving comments of. Doesn't make you a racist. I don't really think you can be racist about a car. Anyway, so yeah, so he basically said that I am still a racist because of my derogatory comment about a Ricer car. But I need to be careful in what I do, and basically if I don't change my ways, I'm going to lose views. You know, my channel will become terrible. I'm a shit vlogger, you know, just throwing mud. Now, he's trying to sympathize with the fact that I've torn him a new one and made a funny video about it and just basically brushed it off my shoulders. But what it basically is, and this is probably like a warning for everyone, those warning labels that you see on things like, don't drink this, it's going to kill you, because you've not got the common sense to go, do you know what, that acid doesn't smell nice, I'm not going to take a sip. Like this idiot, he's come on my channel, started spouting off, finding every one of my videos after he got abusive on one video, telling me that I'm a derp because I've not filmed what he wanted to see, right? So instantly he's come on someone's channel that he's never been on before and he's thrown an insult. Then, because I fired back at him and called his Miata a ricer because of things like, you know, removing engine covers to make it look more sporty, making the aerial shorter because he thinks that's a trend and it's better for the car. So he's come on my channel, he's had a bit of abuse back because he's popped off telling me I'm a derp because I've not filmed what he wants to see. Then he's gone on to pretty much many of my videos, you know, you're a shit vlogger, worst vlogger ever, double chins, like he's throwing insults straight away. And then the classic troll, once he's realised that he's not going to win over with insults and kind of just being a general arse, he then starts on the, ooh, spelling and punctuation and grammar. Oh no! When I write my my YouTube stuff, right, for me in England, by the time I've got the video processed and uploaded, what you see me uploading to and when I upload it, it's usually anywhere between 2 in the morning and 4 in the morning, right? And I wake up especially every day to get it done, so it's up there ready for people to watch. So I will openly admit my spelling, my punctuation, my grammar, it's not all that. I don't claim to be some kind of, you know, English expert. I didn't do well in school. I got 1 C, 1 D, 5 E's and an F because I couldn't be bothered. I didn't want to do school, I wanted to get out there and work. I'm quite an intelligent chap. I can pick things up very easily, and I know a lot of stuff about a lot of things. But as for sitting down with a pen and paper and writing out something that's perfectly punctuated and spelt, nah, I don't do that. Not me. So, you know what? If your only bugbear with me is the fact that I can't spell and my grammar is bad, then hey, do you know what? It's okay. I can live with that. Because there's plenty of other things that I do right for people. Like fitting awesome stereos and making brilliant YouTube content. But my point is, if you want to get in a cage with a bear and poke it with a stick, don't complain when the bear bites you. Because it's what's going to happen. You're stupid. You've come onto the internet, you've started spouting off, and you've made yourself look like a fool. And just because I've fired back at you, now you don't like it. And the fact that you even make your own YouTube content and it's poor, I mean, what's all this magic? What's all clicking the fingers and things happen? What's that about? You think you're some kind of children's entertainer? You're a joke. Get off my channel, stop commenting on the stuff that I do, because you're not going to get any airtime on it, pal, right? Take your little attitude, your little thoughts and all your BS and find somebody else to troll, because you've lost this one. Breakfast is coming. We need a bacon sandwich and a coffee. We've got a busy ass day today. Lots of stuff coming in. No doubt Chris and the comedy club, and obviously Neil will be in with me. But it's going to be a good one. So stay tuned, everyone. See you soon.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning, everyone.
Hello.
Morning, Neil. So we've got first two in. We've got the Vito in. This is having customer's own stereo 250, and he's got his own fascia kit. We've got to add a camera to it, a reversing camera, which is going to go on the plinth there, just above the number plate. But unfortunately, it does have a pop top, and whoever's done it has carpeted it across every single seam. So obviously we're gonna come down the side here, go through this hole, through the chain into the car, and then from there we've got to go round down to the front of the car. But because this is one seam, it makes our job 500 times harder. So this is going to be a fun one. Now I've got this Corsa in. I've got to do rear speakers. We've got to do a reversing camera, which is going to go down there above the registration plate. And I've got a fascia kit to match the silver in the dash. And we're going to put a double din radio in there too with CarPlay and Android Auto. So we've got this guy's truck coming in as well. He's already got an aftermarket head unit in the truck, but we've got to add a reverse camera to it. And then we've got a Mazda coming in, an MX-5, that's having parking sensors and speakers. And then, I think that's it. I hope that's it. 1, 2, 3. Or we may have a Corsa coming in for some speakers as well. So it's going to be a mental one. I might get Chris doing something today. Yeah, that's coming in too. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Is the MX-5 as well. Morning, everyone. So we're cracking on. Neil's getting done with this. So we've pulled the carpet away. We're going to get the camera across the top of the ridge here, and then try and pole it through this channel and then into the cabin here, which is probably going to be the easiest and most doable way of doing it. So we'll go in through that grommet there, out this side, and then pole through there down to the front. He's got the camera in, that's all installed, so the camera's just there. Don't forget to remove your cover, otherwise the camera will be foggy. And then same as this one, so I've got my camera on the car there, running through into the car, and then it's all the way down to the front. So we've got our microphone in, digital aerial, all the cables are run through and they're nice and neatly here. We've got to put our fascia kit in, which I'm just about to unpack. put that back together, put the glove box back in, and I'm now going to start looking at the rear speakers in there. So we're going to change out these speakers, do something with them, make them a bit nicer, a bit better. But cool, we're getting on. So I will come back to you in a bit. Anything to add, Neil?
Not at the minute. No.
In a bit. Let's get back to the music. See you in a bit. Right then everyone, so we got the Corsa finally done. Let me just go through this with you. So getting started up, let me just put a pause on that music because we're going to get muted out. There we go. So we've got the JVC and the fascia kit. Obviously we've taken out this unit here, replaced it with a JVC. So we've got the USB in the glove box. Just doing a retune. And we got volume, steering controls are all working with this one. Reverse does work. Let me nip round the other side. Let's get this out of the way. So you've seen the camera already. So when I go reverse, there's our reverse feed. Shows us what's behind the car. Nice and simple, very effective. Done the rear speakers as well, put some kickers in the back. Big difference. Sounds so much better. He'd be happy with that. Microphone up there, digital aerial over there. That one's cool. How are you getting on, Neil? So he's managed to get the camera through. Yeah. So we've got to re-glue the back. He's gone all the way through that top channel there with the lights, which was fun. He's just he loves it. So he's just started getting out the radio and fascia. Obviously digital radio, microphone all going to go at the top. Look at that, nice install, mate. That looks posh. And then he's just diddling with the Mercedes radio that we're going to swap out. Putting in his kit and all the other stuff.
Difference in size, isn't there?
Yeah, mechless unit to mechless unit. But this one will be done shortly. And then we're going to ring him. This one's going to go. We're going to get his truck in. We're going to do a reverse camera on his truck. He's already changed the head unit from factory. So we'll be able to just run one of our cameras straight into the truck. And then I'm going to get the Mazda in. That's having color-coded flush mount parking sensors and speakers in the front. So that's the next job on for today. What are we at time-wise? Oh, nearly lunchtime, jeez. Busy day. Right then everyone. Next in, we've got a Miata. Yes, we do. This one is turbocharged. It's a man's Miata. But yes, this has a turbo kit. It's quite pokey. And we've got to do flush mount parking sensors on the back. So we've got to get the bumper off, disconnect it from here, underneath, round the back, 2 bolts at the top, 1 that side. We'll take this off, put it on one of our bench stays, drill our holes out, color code our sensors, put it all back together, run the parking sensor beeper in, wire it up to the reverse signal. And I've also got to look at the door speakers in this side. So this one has the kind of mid-range and tweeter in the door, just here. And the top tweeter, there's something in the door sounding a bit woolly, a bit fluffy, a bit woolly. So we're going to have a sort on that. But we're going to get on with the parking sensors first because they're going to take the time to do. And then Neil's going to hurry his ass up and we're going to get the truck done. In a bit, everyone. It's nearly lunchtime. What are we doing for lunch, Neil? Alright, see you in a bit. Right then everyone, we're back after lunch. So I'm now cracking on with another one that's just shown up. Of course, we haven't got enough working. So we've got, this course has just come in, it's got blown front speakers, so we're going to change them out. I've just fixed the stereo on a Peugeot 208 out there. And we've got some funkiness going on with a Mazda. Oh, she's crashed the Corsa. Got a big old dent in there. Bumpers off. I've drilled out my pilot holes
for the parking sensors to go in. With the Mazda, we've had to take obviously all the innards out, backs out, lights out, and that's now apart, so we can run our cables, spray our sensors. Neil's cracking on with this one. Shouldn't be long before this one's done.
Just got to fit the permanent live.
Yeah, that's in a fuse box in there.
And put the head unit in. That's it, and then
Job
check
done.
the camera works. All done.
Cool, good man, good man. Good man. So we're going to crack on with the Corsa now. I'm going to do the speakers on this, then we'll get back on with the Mazda. And yeah, I'll come back to you in a mo. See you in a bit.
Hello, Alex. No, I'm just about to turn the stereo down. Too slow. Good afternoon, people. So, the reversing camera's all on, all wired in. It was a bit of a mission where the headline has been done, the lights and stuff, and the pop top. The self-drilling screws they put through sort of line the tray that the cable's being sat in, so it took quite a while to get it through. The carpeting's been redone. It's all back to the front. So we've got DAB, we've got the microphone, USB in the glove box. It's all in, it's all on, tested, steering wheel controls work. Microphone works, everything is bob on. So just give the customer a call and come and collect it, and he can drop off his other vehicle. Alex is pressing on with another job that's turned up. So we've done one side of the Corsa. Alex is just doing the other side, aren't you, Alex? Mm-hmm. 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 Soldering some cables.
Yeah, just soldering on some feeds for the kickers that are going to go in this one. DS's. I'm slicing my hand open.
Nice.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, this one's cracking on too. And then we've got to get back on with that.
Yeah.
Careful what you say about it. Just be careful about that one.
Why? Why? What's wrong with it? The Granville?
You got to be careful with what you say. Careful.
Not saying a word. I'll leave that to you.
I'll deal with it, it's alright.
I'm sure Alex will be back soon.
I will, in more ways than one.
I'm a hardcore smoker.
So this one's done. New set of speakers in there, got some kicker DS's in both sides. It now doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound all farty and flappy like it did before. Neil's finished the Merc. That's coming out. I'm going to start cracking on with the the Japanese domestic market car. And then we'll come back to you. Got another truck coming down. And that's it then. And then we can breathe. How are we doing, everyone? Right, we've got the next one in. Rather cool kind of Toyota utilitarian vehicle. Some funky stuff. Big old winch bumper on it and that. We're doing obviously a camera on the back. Can't show you the box because it's sign written. So we're doing a camera on the back, which is going to go just up underneath there, and then it's all going to run through inside the vehicle and through that grommet there. It's going to link up to his Pioneer that's already fitted in the car. Neil's having fun. So I'm getting down with a Mazda. So parking sensors are done, as you can see. Nice and neat, color coded, like a factory OEM thing. They just need to be, the car needs washing, it's quite grubby. He did have a problem. Somebody's already fitted a Pioneer system, and he did have a problem with this door. Now I did say to him earlier if it was the Bose car, and he said no, I definitely don't have Bose. He definitely does. So we've got Bose mid-range, Bose tweeter, and it's this tweeter that's sounding funky. Now we can't change this out at the minute because the amp and everything else, the way it's crossed over, is it actually has a tweeter kind of signal through here and a bass signal through here. So obviously if we just change a normal speaker, we won't get a full range sound. It'll already sound skewed, plus the fact that they run at like 3 ohms or something weird like that. So what we're going to need to do is get this thing back in. The amplifier is actually behind this panel, it's in the back. Rewire the amp from the Pioneer, change a set of door speakers, and then it will sound fantastic. But I've just left that open just to show him, because I did say to him, did you have the Bose system? And he said no, and I'm like, are you sure? So he has actually got the Bose system, but we can't change it out because it just runs weird ohm ratings. We have got an issue with this. Can you see the headlight? Very milky. So I'm just gonna have a quick go at cutting it back and get some polish on it, see if we can make it look a bit nicer, because it is a bit, it's a bit terrible at the minute. So we're going to try and polish these out a bit, get a bit brighter finish on them, and then hopefully Neil should be finished with our camera. But he's on his way for this one. I'll come back to you in a minute. Oh, it's been a busy ass day, mate, isn't it? What are we at now? 4:15. So we've got 2 hours to get finished. So you better hurry up. So here you go, look, this is the difference of a cut headlight and a non-cut headlight. So that's the original one. You can see all the fogging. And then that's one that's been cut and polished. So you can see the definition in the light more. You can see all the little elements and stuff. But that's the two differences, look. This one's done, that one's not. That one's all like milky and horrible. And that's it when it's done. It's better, isn't it? Evening, everyone. We are finally done for today. I've got the Corsa in here. I tried ringing the guy. His phone's off, can't get hold of him, so locking his car, keeping it safe for the weekend. No doubt he'll be in touch. Neil did well today, got lots of work covered, lots of work done. He getting a grip with all the products more, figuring out stuff, how and the right way of doing things. So yeah, he did really well today. But yeah, it's been a long ass day. Lots of cars being picked up other than the Corsa. But successful. A good day. Don't know what's going on this weekend, whether we're out and about manoeuvres, whether we're going to take the cars out anywhere. Obviously, no doubt some things are going on. I think they had Castle Coombe on today. We didn't go, obviously we was working. But you never know, there may be a ride out the weekend, we drive somewhere. But for that, thanks for watching as always. Got a busy week next week. Quite a lot of work booked for the next sort of 2 weeks now. We're booking mid to end of August, which is great for business, as long as people don't get tagged by this track and trace app and then have to self-isolate. But other than that, I'm shutting up for the day. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting as always. Anything you want to add, get it in the comment section. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning for our little chat. Have a good weekend, be safe, take care, bye bye.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode. No!